Yo, what is up guys? Blake here bringing you some max ice PvP, and in today's video I got a really juicy match for you guys showing you the value of 35 bubbles. These are so strong on ice, and if you can cast it on a turn where your opponent can't change it right back, you can really notice that extra damage, especially if you're running Dragoon Hat like me and you have higher damage, higher pierce, stuff like that, and you can just turn it into an offensive powerhouse, and it's really strong. Definitely recommend using the Blimp Buddy Pet on ice if you don't have it, and I'm telling you man, if you can keep this bubble up, you're set to have a good time. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll keep the intro short and sweet, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, peace out guys. We are going against Alejandro Raven. I used to play this guy a lot actually, but I haven't played him in a minute. So because I'm using Dragoon Hat and I have lower resist, I think this is a favorable matchup for him. I'm not 100% sure if it is, but I think, oh, I tried to blade. I think this is a good matchup for him. Because, you know, we have pretty similar health, right? I have like 2,000 more, but we have the same resist. He's got way better spells, offensive pressure, etc. That's a pretty good draw. We'll hold on to that. I will keep the stun, though, just for now. Because if I can get a cheeky Frostbite Weaver play early in the game, that might be enough to make me win. So we're just going to chill for now. He's going to go ahead and blade right off the rip. I'm going to hold on to the brace and everything. I'll keep the wanted just in case he weaknesses. And just go for another blade, basically. No way he minion. Stun block is always a good move. So solid hands, you know what I mean? All I really need is a Frostbite, but I can pull from side basically whenever I want. Now we just have to figure out whether we want to fight for bubble or not. That's really the question. Okay, so he's gonna go for a set shield, which means I have to Frostbite him. I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna stun block this turn since it needs to be done anyway. If he wants to E-free me with just a blade, whatever, I'll want it, and then I have way more pips, way more pressure. So yeah, just get the blocks out of the way. Keep the stun for now because I don't know if he's gonna block or not. Let's discard a wanted draw, see if we can get something good. Weakness, probably not worth it. I'd probably want to brace if I do something defensive. I don't need to shield really, and I wouldn't want a weakness. I'd just brace, honestly. Okay, so he's going to bubble. He's going to initiate the bubble war, which is fine with me. I'm totally okay with that. I have 12 bubbles in my deck, so we should be able to win the bubble war. But yeah, if he ends up getting the shad, even if I have bubble control, I may want to still brace. Because if I let him take an open shot with a blade, like, that really hurts, dude. Do you think Sun Serpent could work right now? Yeah, fire can do a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was, like, actually a viable strat for them. Do we want to hold on to that surge? Could be nice for a Frostbite. But what are the odds that I'm going to pull that? You know what I mean? What are the odds that I'm going to pull one of my 3 Frostbites in my massive deck? I don't think they're that great, to be honest with you. So I think let's do it anyway. I'm going to discard a Wanted, because I'm not going to need that now. If he weaknesses me, I'll just hit through it with the Frostbite, you know? Right now, I just want to concern myself with chaining the bubble and trying to minimize damage. Because he's got a blade, I'm wide open. So I don't want him to take an open shot, get too much value off that, you know? Wow, we actually pulled a Frostbite. That's such a nice pull. I think I'd let him take the shad. If he just has a blade, I think it's worth for me to let him take the shad. Because then I have bubble control, which is so good for me. And then I could infoul maybe into Frostbite pressure. So he's going to get his shad. Oh, he didn't even get it this turn. He'll get it next. But yeah, change the bubble again. We've still got our stun because he hasn't stun blocked. I've got the brace as well. So we're in a pretty nice spot here. I just need to be careful about his shads, really. So maybe I should brace. But then it doesn't change the fact that he still has bubble control and he's going to take the shad and do a ton of damage. I'm going to discard that Weaver. I don't need it just yet. I'll discard the enchant as well. So I guess the move really is just to fight for bubble war, dude. I could try a Sun Serpent instead of doing my fire, maybe. That could be kind of fun. I feel like there's ways to make it work, too. So I'll look into it. So let's just discard that. He still didn't get his shad. Wow, what a slow game. So we basically just trade bubs over and over again. That takes so long. Okay, he changed the bubble again. Dude, this guy's really ready to change the bubble on me, huh? Alright, whatever. If you want to take the open smoke with a blade, I guess I'll eat it. Not a huge fan, but, you know, whatever. I can't let him keep the bubble, realistically. If let's say he changes the bubble again, and I don't draw a bubble this turn, which is unlikely, I'd brace, I guess, right? He might just take the s'more, though. You know? Alright, let's discard another Weaver. He's not gonna let me keep the bubble, though. This man is, like, hell-bent on me, like, on keeping the bubble. He might even just end up pepping me, because he's gonna run out of bubbles, dude. He started it, and I have 12 in my deck. So, you know what I mean? If he wants to keep bubble, he will have to Heffy. There's no way around it. I'm gonna discard that brace as well, because, I have many in my deck, and I feel like I'll pull one. I'll definitely pull a bubble or a brace next turn. Yeah, see, there you go. We pulled a bubble and a brace. We even got the big, beefy 35, so. Holy, dude, are we just gonna bubble, like, 30 times, bro? What is going on, man? Dude, this is so boring. Why do we just click the same card over and over again 15 times, but it's actually a good move? Do we want to discard that brace? Low-key, yeah, dude. Low-key, I do want to discard the brace, because I really just want to keep bubble. I don't care about bracing. I want to keep the bubble, dude. So, I should be able to pull a bub again next turn. Like I said, I have 12 in my deck. We've been cycling a while now, just constantly bubbling. So, I'll definitely pull something, right? Yeah, there we go. We got more. And I got a brace anyway. So, pretty solid hand still. Is he going to change it again? Ah, there we go. There we go. He's gonna infoul. Okay. I could counter that with a brace. I think that'd be my best move. Just straight up counter it with a brace. Yep, okay. So that way we're just literally canceling each other out. That's fine. But I have bubble control now, which is what matters. So if we end up trading, I'm gonna get way more value. So that's why bracing there is actually a good move. Definitely don't need that Scion. I think he's gonna, what, stun block now? So I can't, go for some plays, right? Yep, there are the blocks. Okay, so now we frostbite. No reason not to. I bubble control. I mean, there's literally no reason for me not to frostbite. So let's discard the Scion, discard the stun, and let's keep the main deck frostbite, because I need as much damage as I can get this game. I don't think we could pip conserve, right? Like, we already had a new pip, I'm pretty sure. This should do a lot, though, because it's wide open. I don't have an infoul for him, but he doesn't have a brace, so that's gonna hurt real bad. We've got the Weaver ready as well. We've got so much pressure right now. It's really nice. Pull the tower shield. We're about to get another shad as well. We're in a really good position here. I'm worried that he Ifrits me and then I don't have a wanted. I guess I can just shields, right? That's doing 700 a tick. Oh my god. I think he's gonna, what is this, a weakness? Bro, I'll hit right through that. I don't care. I will hit right through that, no problem. And then force him to have to overtime. Let's see if we can pull like a triage or something. Let's discard that frostbite too. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Too late for blades, I think, right? Yeah, it's a bit late for blades. Nice, we got the triage. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Weaver now. Definitely taking the Weaver. Yeah, I have a weakness on, but we've got a blade, and I believe that's a 35 bubble. I'm pretty sure. That's why the frostbite did so much. So this is doing like 30, I'm sorry, not 3,500. It's doing like 2,500, and I get a shield. And I'm about to get another shot anyway. So there's really no reason for me not to take the shot here. Like, I'll hit through the weakness. If I had wanted, then he might have E-freed after, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? I'll just take the damage, dude. We're still at full health. I've got bubble control. Yeah, 2,800, dude. That 35 bubble is putting in work. And we got the pip conserve. All right, RNG is kind of on our side. We're critting everything. We're in a really nice spot right now. Discard a frostbite, keep the rest of the hand, and then I guess we just go for brace and weakness while we stack up pips and draw for Weaver. That's the play right now. Look at that damage, dude. Oh my lord. What is this? Is he gonna re-infoul? I'll just re-brace, dude. I'll just re-brace, man. No problem. Yeah, I know I have an extra turn of brace, but I don't want to weakness him right now. I'd rather brace right now and then weakness him next turn. You know what I mean? Or, like, because if I weak this right now, he'll just elf, right? But then I guess I could just re-brace, and then why does that really matter, right? Yeah, actually, let's go for the weakness. Let's go for the weakness, dude. That way, if he tries to take, like, a salamander, I don't even have to triage it. You know what I mean? So that will save me a pip if he does do that. If he elfs, whatever, dude. He doesn't have buffs, right? Okay, hand is getting a little bit clogged now. Like, just a tiny bit. I'm going to discard that triage, right? Yeah, I'm not going to need it, dude. As long as I can hold bubble, there's really no reason I should lose this game. Especially if I can keep brace up. So now we just kind of want to leave our hand a little bit more open. That's the play. He's already down to like 4.2k. So I don't know how he's going to get out of this. Wow, he's actually striking while I bubble control. Okay, you know he's going to have fastness right now. So my best move would be to weakness. Screw the brace, who cares, right? Best move 100% right now is to weakness. Could we draw that? That would be ideal. Can we draw that weakness? No, we cannot. Okay. And I don't have the Weaver ready either. That's a little bit unfortunate. Do we try to draw one more time? I would really like a weakness here. We didn't pull. Okay. I'm just going to tower shield then. I guess I could have infouled maybe. But he's going to Heffy, so I guess this does decrease damage quite a bit. So yeah, actually I'm fine double shielding. That's okay. Better than the infoul. I don't need any damage towards him. So he's now going to go ahead and Heffy because he wants bubble control. I'll literally just change the bubble back. Oh, he went for an elf. That's even worse. He needed to Heffy. He needed to get some damage. Because he does this, literally all I have to do is weakness. Then what do you do, right? Even if you take a -90 and a s'more, like, it's not doing that much. You have 0 buffs, you know? Okay, alright, bro. Okay, alright. Now, okay, this could be a completely different game now. Okay, alright, bro. Okay, dude. Yeah, I don't know about that now, because I don't pack the spells either. So, I need to draw weakness right now. I need 2 weaknesses. I need 2 weaknesses right the hell now, dude. Bro, please, please, please. Bro, please, please, please. Okay, thank God we pulled it. I need to keep that bubble in case he does Heffy. But I'm going to weakness him now. I mean, what choice do I have? But basically, the weakness does nothing. Because the Dragonlance essentially cancels it out. So he basically, like, he stunned me. That's basically what he did. That elf stunned me, which is really bad. We did pull the Weaver, though, so that's nice. I think he's going to take the hit. He's not going to get a better look than this. There's the Heffy. Okay. So now I have to make a choice of 2 evils, right? Would it be better to let him keep the bubble? Or do I change it back again? I think I change it back again. Like, what's the worst you could do, right? He takes an open shad, whatever, dude. I have bubble control. I can just Weaver him the next turn. If he has to -90 me, I can just wanted it off. So I think bubble change right now is best. It'll decrease his damage, right? The same that a weakness would, but this buffs me. And I have 10k held, so you know what I mean? He crits a high-end s'more or a high-end Ifrit, it's not doing, you know, whatever the damage it needs to do. And if I can change the bubble, I get more damage to him. So it's better than a weakness in this case. So let's discard the triage. Basically discard everything except 1 frostbite and then just change the bubble. Hopefully we pull the Weaver enchant. But these 35 bubs are actually massive value this game. Because that 35 earlier gave me that extra damage, which I think will really make a difference. And then the 35 now, I don't think he can change it. So realistically, he needs a minus 90. That's his best play. He needs the E free. He went for the s'more. Yeah, that's a bad play. Because yeah, he needs damage, but he needs to debuff me. So he needed to minus 90 E free here. That would have been realistically his only move. Because otherwise, he's doing damage to me, but it doesn't matter, right? I'm a human sponge, bro. But yeah, so he does, like, you know, 4.2k. Like, obviously that hurts, right? But he takes backlash now. I'm still at 5k. I have a shad. I've got the 35 bubble. Literally take the Weaver right now, and what can you do, right? Like, it might even just be GG's because of the 35 bub, right? Nah, I don't think it's GG's, but he's dead to, like, a frostbite the next turn. So, yeah, take the Weaver right now, and that's a dub, baby. Weakness decreases more than changing the bubble. Yeah, it would. It would. But then he would still keep the bubble control after, and I wouldn't have the bubble control. So, yes, even though in that specific turn, weakness would have made me take less damage, I would much rather be a human sponge. I honestly could have done either. I won the game a long time ago. The weakness would have made him do less damage on the s'more, but then I wouldn't have the bubble here, which means he would have more damage and I would have less, you know what I mean? Look at that, dude. 2,900 damage. No bleeds, nothing. Just the 35 bubble. That's how strong 35 bubble is. That's absolutely nuts, dude. Like, actually. How much health does he have? 400? Oh, yeah, he's cooked. I just cold iron him and that's GG. So that's a really good game. I think we played that really well. We're smart to get our stun blocks up early where we could afford to do it and he didn't have enough pressure. Whereas when he stun blocked me, I just got so much pressure with the frostbite. So that's why it's really important to stun block early. It's really, really important to stun block early. Oh my god, dude. 35 bubbles are kind of cracked. That feels like old ice damage right there. I just did 1,200 with the cold iron. No blades, nothing, dude. So yeah, GG's.